Coronavirus, COVID-19, how immune system fights coronavirus. Scientists in Australia say they have identified how the body's immune system fights the COVID-19 coronavirus. Watch this full video. In the end, I gave you 3 bonus of how immune system fights, and like this video if you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. Their research, published in Nature Medicine journal on Tuesday, shows people are recovering from the new virus like they would from the flu. Determining which immune cells are appearing should also help with vaccine development, experts say. Globally, authorities have confirmed more than 160,000 cases of the coronavirus and about 6,500 deaths. This discovery is important because it is the first time where we are really understanding how our immune system fights novel coronavirus, said study co-author Prof Katherine Kedzierska. The research by Melbourne's Peter Doherty Institute for Infection and Immunity has been praised by other experts, with one calling it a breakthrough. Watch this full video. In the end, I gave you 3 bonus of how immune system fights, and like this video if you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. What has been found? Many people have recovered from COVID-19, meaning it was already known that the immune system can successfully fight the virus. But for the first time, the research identified 4 types of immune cells which presented to fight COVID-19. They were observed by tracking a patient who had a mild to moderate case of the virus and no previous health issues. Watch this full video. In the end, I gave you 3 bonus of how immune system fights, and like this video if you are new to this channel, subscribe to this channel. The 47-year-old woman from Wuhan, China, had presented to the hospital in Australia. She recovered within 14 days. Professor Kedzierska told the BBC her team had examined the whole breadth of the immune response in this patient. 3 days before the woman began to improve, specific cells were spotted in her bloodstream. In influenza patients, these same cells also appear around this time before recovery, Professor Kedzierska said. We were very excited about our results, and the fact that we could actually capture the emergence of immune cells in the infected patient prior to clinical improvement, she told the BBC. More than a dozen scientists worked around the clock for 4 weeks to deliver the analysis, she added. How does this help? Identifying when the immune cells kick in can help predict the course of the virus, said Professor Bruce Thompson, Dean of Health Sciences at the Swinburne University of Technology. When you know when the various responses take place, you can predict where you are in the recovery of the virus, Professor Thompson told the BBC. Australia's Health Minister Greg Hunt said the finding could also help fast-track a vaccine and potential treatments for infected patients. Professor Kedzierska said the next step for scientists was to determine why the immune response was weaker in worse cases. It is really key now to understand what is lacking or different in patients who have died or who have really severe disease, so we can understand how to protect them, she said. In January, the institute became the first in the world to recreate the virus outside of China. So here it's the 3 bonuses of how immune system fights. Click the link in the description below for more details.